So one of the hardest parts about winter is cold feet. Do you dread the achy, throbby toes because your feet got too cold? Do you want warm feet this winter? Well, we have a treat for you. Hi, I'm Lynn Gillespie here from the Living Farm, and we used to have really cold feet here on the farm, and I wanted to share with you our solution for cold feet in the winter. So our farm has a wonderful flock of sheep, and we make felted items from the wool. And I knew how warm the insulated felt could be. So one day I just put a piece of scrap felt in my shoes because I could feel the cold of the ground in the bottom of my shoes. Because when we're harvesting our winter lettuce, the greenhouse floor is about 34 degrees, and that makes us really, really cold. So I could not believe the difference in the warmth of my feet once I put the inserts into my shoes. So I told my staff about them because their feet were having the same problem as mine. They were super cold. So soon everyone on our staff was wearing them, and I love them so much in my work boots that I wanted them in all my shoes. So I started switching the inserts to whichever pair of shoes that I was going to wear next, and then the light bulb went on, of course, that I could make more. So I made a pair for each one of my shoes. So I have them for my snow boots, I have them for my harvesting boots, I have them for my water boots, I have them for my dress shoes. Yes, these are my dress shoes. There's no high heels in my life. And I also have them in my slippers. So it was really great to have a pair of inserts for each pair of my shoes. And then my staff, they started asking for more because they had the same problem I did. They were switching them in and out of their shoes. So one of our farm hands, Laura, this is what she said about her inserts. She says, I love the shoe inserts because they keep my feet dry and warm. And I gave them to all my family members for Christmas this year because we spend a lot of time outdoors in the cold, and it really makes a huge difference in your ski boots and your outdoor snow boots just to have that down inside there. So the next thing that happened was we started selling them locally because the word started getting out. You know how small towns are? Word gets out. So even the mayor of our little town, she wears them in her shoes and she loves them. Here's what Mary said about them. I love my felted inserts. They keep my feet toasty and warm even when I'm trudging through the snow at 10 degrees. I have a pair in my slippers and all my winter shoes. They are the best. And believe me, our mayor trudges through the snow. I've gone snowshoeing with her and we go through the snow. So she's a good one to test these out on, and she loves them. So what I like best about my inserts is that the wool absorbs the sweat and it wicks the moisture away from my feet so they don't stay wet. There's nothing worse than having a cold shoe that's full of sweat. I even wear them in the summertime because they absorb the sweat in my shoes there too. And because wool is naturally antibacterial, it acts like a shoe deodorizer, so I don't have to have any chemicals in my shoes, which is really fantastic. If you have a set and they just get too wet, I just swap them out for another pair, set the other pair out to dry. Once they're dry, they can go right back into the shoes. So we make the inserts from the wool of our organically raised sheep. Then we cut them to size and put a natural rubber backing on them so they're not slipping in your shoe. And they don't really need washed, but if you want to wash them, it's really easy. You just hand wash them in the sink with some shampoo, and then you just lay them flat to dry. All right, I'd like to introduce you guys to our flock. There's about 100 sheep here, and these are the beautiful ladies that make all of our wool products, including the shoe inserts. And they have their coats on. Are you eating my hair? Hi, Kelly. All of our sheep wear their coats all winter long to keep the hay out of the wool so that we have nice wool to work with. And this one here is Cheyenne. The one in front of me is Safari. And this one here is Irene. Irene, you got weed seed in there. This is Kelly. This here is Autumn. And they're all very friendly, lovely girls, and we love them to death. And we appreciate you guys buying our wool products because that allows us to keep our flock and have them here on the farm with us. So if you want the happiest, warmest feet this winter, get yourself a pair of wool inserts for your shoes. And everyone here on the farm loves their shoe inserts. And we all have several pair. So we sell them in a single pair, or we have a 3-pack. So you get 3 pair, because we know that once that you have one set, you're going to want more. And they also make a great, unique, and thoughtful gift, and the recipients will be thanking you every single day.
We love